Oh, brilliant. Sorry. Bloody mobile phones. Oh, excuse me, friend. Sorry. Yes. Is this the TV licensing?
Yes, that's right.
I am absolutely exacerbated, if that is the correct English term. I've been on hold. Can you see from your CRM how long I've been on hold for?
No, I can't see that.
First of all, thank you for being northern. I'm sure we'll get on very well. I've been on hold for 25 minutes. What on earth are they doing? I mean, they're making a lot of money. They should invest in more staff, surely. You guys are more under-resourced than the police, by the sounds of it. Anyway, never mind. We've got there in the end, and I think this is the 7th time I've called. Sometimes I don't have the time to wait. But let's see if we can do this. Please address me as Jesus. That's my name, Jesus. How would you prefer that I address you?
You can call me Toby if you wish.
Aye, Toby. Thank you for that. Right. So I'm the manager of a public house in Maidstone, and we don't currently have a TV license because I've been trying to pay it, and then finally I've got through to yourself. I refuse to give my details in any way other than to a human being. So maybe I've made the situation a little bit more difficult than it should be, but that's the way I am. The name of the establishment is the Kingsley Arms, and what happens is the TV licensing for some reason keeps sending our bills, or bill isn't the correct term, is it? Request for payment and threats, as they do, to the flats which are above me. So then the neighbours keep coming down and saying, why are we getting this? So first of all, let me give you my full name and the address of the public house, if that's okay.
Do you have a number of one of our letters by any chance?
I can go and get one if I have to, Toby, but it'll take me a few minutes to go.
Or the postcode?
Yes, it's Mike Echo 157 Uniform Romeo.
Thank you very much. Mike Echo 157 Uniform Romeo.
That's correct.
And it's the Kingsley Arms.
It is. And we're number 36. And there are 7 flats above us, but for instance, if the letters address the Kingsley Arms 36 Melville Road, it'll come to us. If it has a flat number, it'll go to the flats above. And all of the residents above me assure me that they have paid their TV license, but they keep getting these threatening letters, in my opinion, threatening letters. And it's not fair, because they're old people. That's obviously a clerical error. That's correct.
And so you don't get a letter to the Pope? Or they just go to the flats upstairs?
We've never had one. This is what I assume is happening, because we don't, and we should be paying a TV license, I think, but we'll cover that in more detail once we get to all the relevant information on the CRM first. I took over this pub in May this year, and we've only recently started opening because of our own government's inability to deal with something that was predicted 35 years ago. But don't get me started on that, Toby, because it'll make the call even longer. We've only just started opening, and we've got. I'm looking right now at a 42-inch plasma with BBC News on, so we should be paying the TV license, I think.
Right. What I'll need to do is we have a team who deal with addresses specifically. Okay.
Okay.
So I need to get them to look into it in the back offices where they'll be able to do a bit more digging around. I can't do it while I'm on the phone, as you might expect.
Understood.
And I'll ask them to put the Kingsley Arms on because I didn't see it just then. Okay?
Yeah, no problems. And everybody has problems with this address. It's not just the TV license and Toby, because the building's been renovated extensively over the last few years, and it's caused problems with. I'm not sure what global system the utility companies use for addressing, but even the postman, I know very well the postman has mayhem with this building. Sometimes we get letters addressed to flat 14, even though there's only 7 flats. It's ongoing problem.
Right. I think what might be happening is Royal Mail have told us what the addresses are, and they've just told us wrong. It might be that simple.
Well, they were obviously on the source when they told you.
Right. May I just retake the postcode, please?
Again? Yeah, it's Mike Echo 157 Uniform Romeo.
Thank you.
Welcome to the world of technology. It doesn't work for us anymore, Toby.
Now, may I take a good contact telephone number for you, so that if the address guys look into it and get totally confused, they can call you up?
Of course, yeah. Of course, yeah. What I'll do, rather than the landline, I'll give you my personal mobile phone number, but I need assurance from you that it won't be shared with anyone else. It just stays with you, the TV licensing. Is that okay?
It will stay with TV licensing. We don't share data with other companies.
Thank you. So my personal mobile phone number is 07904 334 318.
Thank you. 07904 334 318.
That's correct. That's correct.
Lovely. Right. Now, I'm just going to have a quick look into another system to see if that postcode is telling me anything sensible at all.
I doubt it, because these are computers. They used to work. When we were young, Toby, computers used to help us. Nowadays, technology seems to work against us. Do you remember back in the day, Toby? I hope I'm not gonna offend you by guessing your age, but you remember back in the day when all we had to do was walk to the post office to sort everything out, to sort a dog license out, to pay our gas, electricity bill, to pay our TV license, for instance. That was easier. It was a better time.
Right.
Whereabouts are you from, if you don't mind me asking?
We're up in Lancashire.
And yourself?
That's where I am. I'm in the Blackburn area.
Ah, right. Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that. I'm a Mackham originally from Sunderland, so a bit further up there. But
All right.
yeah, there's something about us up there. We communicate better between ourselves. Down here, it's very difficult. It's challenging for a northerner to be south of Watford Gap.
Right. So the Kingsley Arms is not receiving reminders. However, the flats above
Correct.
are receiving reminders when they shouldn't be.
I assume that's what's happening. They're bringing the letters to me saying, one of them had the Kingsley Arms flat 7. One of them was similar to that, but it was spelt wrong. So I've got to believe them, Toby, that they are all paid up and that they're complaining to me. It's very politely that they're getting these warnings. So this is what I believe is the situation, what the problem is.
Right, so they could be duplicated addresses. So they've got a license at one address, but our system sees another address spelled slightly differently and thinks they haven't got a license, so I'm going to send a nasty letter. Okay, so that might just be some addresses that need deleting and yours needs adding on.
Yes, probably, and it's probably not a human being to. Probably there is a human being to blame, the person that wrote the software in the first place. But let's just try and stay on track, and let's not talk about football, politics, or technology. Religion is fine.
Okay. And you're the landlord of the Kingsley Arms, is that right?
That's correct. I am the licensee.
And your name is Mr. Jesus. And your surname, please?
Believe it or not, excuse me, sorry, Toby, frog in my throat. Believe it or not, my surname is actually Christ. Charlie, Hotel, Romeo, India, Sierra, Tango. Believe it or not, and we'll not go down that road. I've had a difficult life. I'm Brazilian. If you've ever been, or if you ever go to Brazil, you'll find that my name's quite common over there, but very, very unusual here.
Yeah.
It raises eyebrows. Put it that way, Toby. And if you like, Toby, I can provide evidence to for instance, I can take a photo of me, your passport or me driving license, and send it via email if you like.
Okay. No, that's not necessary.
I'm used to having to do that. I'm used to having to do that, Toby, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Right, and you don't mind if we call you regarding the addresses and the license?
Not at all. I prefer to resolve this.
Lovely. Righty-ho. So I've put a note. Our
Oh, Toby, I've got to interrupt you.
An electronic form.
Toby, I've got to interrupt you. Please forgive me. That's the first time I've heard anyone say righty ho for a long time. I really appreciate that. Thank you, mate.
No problem. So I'm sending off that electronic message. That will go through to our address structure team who are working from home at the moment.
Aye.
Okay. But they'll be able to look into that. As I say, they'll be able to dig around in the back office. And
Understood. Toby,
if necessary, they'll get in touch.
understood. Forgive me for saying this. It's obviously you're more familiar with the rules and regs of TV licensing than I am. But in my own personal opinion, the quickest and best and easiest way to solve this is to ask one of the foot patrol guys to come and visit us, and then he can take all the details, he can take photos, I'll pay the bill there and then, and he'll just get it all out of the way. If they have to go along this route of emailing me and calling me, it just falls. It fails. And if you can get one of the foot soldiers to come here, I'll give him a free pint of Stella or lemonade, whatever he likes on duty, and we'll just solve it in the old-fashioned way. That would be my preference, if that's possible.
Okay. Yeah, they might even go down that road. They might decide that's the best way to do it. So I'll put the note through to that team. Okay. So they'll be able to add on your address. That'll be the easy part. But I also want them to dig around and look at those flats that shouldn't be getting letters if they've already got licenses.
That's wonderful.
Okay,
That's wonderful. That's absolutely
Thanks
wonderful.
very much for your call today.
Toby, I tell you what, mate, it's been an absolute pleasure. I was really frustrated, and I thought I was going to lose my temper over the phone when somebody finally picked it up, especially if it was a person with non-English native dialect, and I was going to have to struggle to explain myself. But I tell you what, Toby, you've been a superstar, and it just goes to show, mate, Northerners, we're the best. We're the best in team, mate.
We keep trying.
Toby, sorry, there's only one thing left to do before we say goodbye. Are you ready?
Yes,
Are you wearing a headset at the moment?
I am.
Then I suggest you turn the volume down to minimal.
Right.
Okay. Is it down?
Yes.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes you're less in love, but you've got to pay your TV license. Goodbye, Toby.
Bye-bye.